YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Y'all. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post up new content. Uh, this Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, I guess she's like the latest and greatest or the freshest pile of shit that the dog just turned loose in the backyard. Right? So apparently she done went, she done been on two shows already. Right? So she was on Cam Newton's podcast, then she was on Nick Cannon's podcast, talking about relationships and all this kind of stuff. So apparently this woman is 41 years old, ain't never been married, ain't got no kids. So for the most part, they was like, okay, well, why you ain't married? I mean, was it anybody that you actually like really thought about it? You thought about marrying, but you passed it up and all that kind of stuff. And for some of the reasons, I could actually like really, I can agree with some of the stuff that what she was saying, right? I mean, because I truly honestly believe that if people actually like really were to go out and set out what they was really going to do, a lot of people wouldn't get married until they've actually like really, once they've actually like really felt like, okay, for one, they became a success in whatever field that they're trying to succeed in, right? But then again, I'm also looking at the simple fact that she kept on hollering about high function and low function. I mean, so it's almost like, okay, well, we're not gonna worry about the high value person, whether you be male or female, or the low value person, whether you male or female. We don't went from high value to either high functional or low functional. So my whole deal is, and I actually really did a comment on I forget what channel that was, but y'all help the crazy uncle figure out something. How can you really put a value on life? Right? I mean, okay, yeah, you didn't went to school, got your little piece of paper, then you go to college and you get a degree in that whatever subject that you in, right? Well, what about the other 359? I'll wait because like I say, because here's the deal: you go to school, then you go to college, and then basically all what the fuck you doing, you just agree with what the fuck somebody else said in a book. Then they give you a little piece of paper, and it's like, oh, so now all of a sudden you're a goddamn doctor. So that makes you high value because you listening, or you have listened, or you have studied what the fuck somebody else done told you. And 9 times out of 10, they were wrong about the shit. Right? But you high functional though. And then you also gotta look at the simple fact, okay. Now I do remember saying this in the comment. I said, you know what? If you're basing it off of money, then you look no further than what just happened 16 days ago, which was the 53rd birthday or the 53rd anniversary when President Nixon did away with the Gold Standard Act, backing up the American dollar. So ever since August 15, 1971, the American dollar hasn't been worth a damn. So again, if you're actually really looking at this and like in a money sense, guess what? You fucked up. If you're looking at it as far as like as an educational sense, guess what? You fucked up. Right? And it's pretty much like what Corey Holcomb said. So you're a doctor. Doctor of what? Right? Well, you supposed to be a relationship specialist? And if that's the case, right, I'm gonna put you in the same boat as Magic Johnson. When he actually already came out and said that he didn't have AIDS, but he had the HIV, right? Then he wants to become the spokesman. So it was this one comedian, the late great Tony Brown, right? So he was just saying, hey, look, I got to tell you something, folks. A motherfucker that got it can't tell me shit, right? So this is for you, Dr. Bryant or Cheyenne Pepper, right? Wearing all that old tight ass shit 9 times out of 10, it really wouldn't surprise me none if both Cam and Nick smashed you after the goddamn interview was over with. Because you come in there with that tight shit on, with them come fuck me clothes on, and then you have the nerve to talk about motherfucking relationships, and your ass is single. Right? But just like I said, but if you actually really think that you're doing a damn good job, then hey, by all means. Right? But I'm going to tell you something about the crazy uncle. The crazy uncle got enough sense to know that it's 360 degrees in a circle. But so I can tell you why that your ass is single, because you haven't gone full circle in whatever the fuck it is that you're trying to study, right? Just know that in life, you have to always constantly be open for new ideas and new situations, right? And doing that is be like, okay, well, let me go try this over here. And if I like it, I'll stay over there, right? It just seems to me that you haven't even given yourself a chance to do the thing. But like I say, you go on these shows, and you talking about why do this, just knowing that somewhere down the line, a divorce is gonna happen. Well, see, you fucked up already. And then all of these women that just as dumb as you are, right? Agreeing with your ass. Marriage is not what it once was. A lot of you women out here now, y'all will get with a motherfucker just because he got money. And y'all hang around long enough where you think, okay, I can divorce him so I can take half his shit. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do now these days. You go out, you get your fake hair, you get your fake nails, your fake booty, and your fake titties, right? But then y'all the main ones want all about, oh, I'm keeping it real. No, the fuck you ain't. And then you get somebody that's, like I said, right? All what the fuck you did, you set your ass in school, whether you was in the classroom or you did the shit online. You read what they had to say about motherfucking psychology. You agreed to it. Now you got your little bullshit degree. You know what? I'm gonna just come out here and say it. I know more about motherfucking psychology than your ass do. It ain't what a day of school in my life, as far as like psychology goes. And I know a hell of a lot more than you. And not because I'm 10 years older than you. Me and you could be the same damn age. And I was still no more than you, Cayenne Pepper. Right? So it just seems to me that you all bottled up about some shit, but I'm pretty sure that either Cam or Nick, if not both of them, probably bent your ass over when it was all said and done. Or it could have been for the simple fact that they might have wanted to smash, but after listening to your damn nonsense, they probably said, you know what? I'm gonna pass. Right? Just putting it out there. So again, I'm trying to figure out. So this goes back to the question, right? What is a high value person? What is a high functional person? Now I can tell you what a high functional person is, right? God damn it, you're looking at one, right? Everything is in good and working order, right? My heart rate is at 76 beats per minute. I got 12 pints of blood in my body. I got 206 bones. I got 2 eyes, 2 ears, right? I can hear good. I can see good. And when I want to, I can talk pretty damn good. Seems like a very highly functional person to me, right? Ain't no such thing as a low functional person, right? That's all you say. Hey, if you feel that way, you might well you probably still think there's a such thing called subconscious. When there's no such animal as a subconscious, right? Dr. Hugo Munsterberg, who was the head guy at Harvard University back in the 60s, killed that noise a long time ago. But again, you old next Tuesday, motherfucker, right? Thinking that you really thinking that you're doing something. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead, go ahead that way. But and I'm just, and until somebody can really tell me what the fuck a high functional person is, or a high value person is, without using motherfucking money or education, then my advice to y'all is shut the fuck up and come. So, with that being said, hey, guess what? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door across the street, round the corner, Paul's Harris, a.k.a. Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna go get me a nothing. And I'm gonna go in there and enjoy the rest of my day, Cayenne Pepper. Till next time.